number 9 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Peterson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Gonna run it. It's Peterson. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about it. Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Snags a good throw. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's moving out of the pocket now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's McCray. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love to see the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The sure hands. It's Hawkins. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he pulls in the catch. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Trying to find room. It's McCray. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He's got it near the end zone. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. The shotgun running play call. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the wideout goes in motion. He breaks free. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one ends up a safety.
Number 10 sets a kickoff.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? That's reeled in. It's McCray. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Wolfpack line up now, 1st and goal. Trying to run it. It's McCray. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, NC State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Now they get set to kick it away.
NC State 9, UCLA 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. It's a run to the left. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. The back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
He's brought down. And that's another first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
That one bounces through the end zone. The 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's McCray. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Number 88.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
NC State 16, UCLA 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And your UCLA Bruins will take over 1st and 10.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Let's it go on the move, launching deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. And up for the first, but still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The Bruins are in the red zone. Pass not complete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This try is no good. And the deficit still at 9 after the miss, a 2-possession game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Jukes to get past a man. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get him down. What will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
UCLA 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The pass rush clear. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense adds 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
29. UCLA 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try the option play here. The back's got to run a pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your UCLA Bruins will take over 1st and 10.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Has caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, UCLA. No chance to catch it. Lining up to try the extra point. BHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hawkins. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking for a gap. It's McCray. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives him a chance.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's McCray. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Oh, it's a reverse. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, NC State 29, UCLA 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, NC State. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
36, UCLA, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Using his legs, it's McCray. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught over the middle. It's Knox. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The offense really clicking here. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on it there.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, North Carolina State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
NC State 43, UCLA 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down.